Alright, I'm Cruiser Customizing.
Gregory back with Kuryakin Distributing.
With this Wednesday with Greg. What are we talking about this week, Greg?
Get a grip, Kyle.
Oh, hey.
Yeah, if you can't find the right grip for yourself, you're not trying hard enough. There's so many out there, so many different kinds and types. If you know, and you can change them, and they're not that much money.
Way too many people ride with their stock grips. And for most every metric cruiser, the stock grip is absolutely an uncomfortable ride.
Yeah, there's no reason to suffer when you can find a plethora of grips to suit your needs.
Now, most people don't swap out their grips because they have a fear of changing them. Your grips butt up to both your control housing on the side where the throttle cables feed into, and on the other side, it's glued to the bar, and people just don't know how to get the grips off.
Yeah, one of the easiest way to get the grips off is cut them off with a knife.
Or if you plan on reusing your grip, which most people never ever reuse their stock grip, but two common ways of getting a grip off without destroying it is one, with compressed air. If you take a screwdriver, pry up the corner and get compressed air to pressurize inside that grip so you can slide it off, that's one way. Another way is to take a screwdriver, stick it in the grip, pry it up, squirt some WD-40 in there, and the grip will slip right off. Now, the one thing you got to make sure if you use WD-40 is make sure you clean that bar sufficiently before trying to reinstall a new grip.
Yeah, and once you get the grips off, make sure that you're putting the correct grip on the correct side, because the manufacturers have made the right grip, the throttle grip, significantly larger inside, so it goes over the throttle tube. The left side would be the either 7/8 for a 7/8 inch bar or 1 inch for 1 inch bar.
Now, this particular set of grips that Greg has in his hand are a really neat set from Avon. So Avon has done an awesome job as far as the metric cruiser. They basically make two types of grips. They make this grip in a Harley Davidson, and they make it in a metric cruiser. For the metric market, there's two different adapters that slide over the end that attach to your throttle sleeve. You've got the A adapter for Hondas and the B adapter for all of the Yamaha, Suzuki, and Kawasaki. Really neat option from Avon. Now, Avon, surprisingly, has been one of our most up-and-coming grips in the last year or so.
And they look cool too. It's a nice looking grip. They're well made. And here from Kuryakin, we have the ones with the inserts to match the foot peg. So if you want your grip to match your peg, voila.
Kuryakin ISO Grip, or ISO Grip, is one of the most popular selling grips in all of the cruiser market, be it Harley Davidson or metric. The ISO stands for isolation, isolating your hands from the vibration of the bar.
Throttle Boss is an item that Kuryakin makes that bolts onto the end of this to reduce wrist strains. Pretty cool.
Now, the Throttle Boss can only be used on the Kuryakin ISO grip. Big Bike Parts has the wrist rest that goes on the end of their grips. And if you want a universal piece, you can always get a Cramp Buster. Almost all the grips we have in front of us are absolutely perfect for any of the aftermarket cruise controls, such as a Vista Cruise or a Breakaway.
Let's talk about installation, how easy it can be.
So basically, you remove the stock grips in whatever manner you want to remove them. And then, if you have a universal set of grips that you've removed, you slide one on the left side and you slide the other one up over the throttle housing. Now, you need to pay attention here. When putting the glue inside the grip and sliding it onto the throttle side, make sure that you don't have excess glue hitting the edge, which then is going to make contact with the control housing. That will, in effect, glue your throttle closed, and that's not a good scenario.
Yeah, when you go to put the grip on and you put the glue in, put a little bit on the leading edge, and then push the grip on as you pull it, like a Chinese handcuff. That way it doesn't bind, it goes on really, really easy.
The key to motorcycling and enjoying your ride is comfort, and hand grips are a great way to increase the comfort of your ride. So grips come in all shapes and sizes. You've got foam, isolation, you've got black, chrome, you've got hand grips of all makes, models, sizes, you name it, a hand grip is out there.
Yep.